You know what one of my all-time pet peeves is? People, peer pressure. Can't stand it. Can't. I mean, some people worship it. You can worship whatever you want, whoever you want, but I just cannot. Excuse me. Never been able to stand it. Uh, Never been able to. I mean, it comes from everywhere. It comes from all walks of life. It comes in all, probably, surely all phases of your mother grabbing life. So be careful when you decide to do something that it is your decision and not just something that you let your classmates or your neighbors or your friends, bug you about. Be your own person. You're your own person. I mean, geez, man, see it all over the place. Some of the classic, maybe stereotypical versions of peer pressure that all the boys have to be sports fans and athletes, just because most of them are, and some of that pressure is even imposed on girls, and that all the girls have to all be thin, supermodel types. Well, that isn't going to happen, and I for one am not complaining. Some of that even spills over into boys. I mean, it's like even boys have been told that if they're overweight, then they won't be able to get a girl. But even if they're able to get a whole lot of girls, a lot of the skinny people, a lot of the skinny guys and the muscle men and all that aren't perfect either. So they can't just automatically be one size fits all type people. So just lay off, give it a rest. Now, right now. And don't let people pressure you into smoking or taking drugs or drinking. If you want to do it, that's on you. You still got to suffer some consequences, but it's like peer pressure could take the fun out of it potentially if you let it. But don't let it. Don't ever let it. If someone wants you to do something stupid, so what? Don't do it. And of course, especially boys are also pressured to be tough guys, or in some cases even pressured, uh, basically pressured not to respect authorities. Some of the real macho boys, they use peer pressure on you because they think that you have to prove something to them when you don't. And they act like, oh, well, your teachers and your parents don't know what they're talking about. Like they think they're so smart to always think you can solve every little problem with your fists. Some of those people, they can't all be that good at that many things besides using their fists. You know what I mean? I don't mean to blanket generalize, but I thought when I was nagged and prodded for being a boy that's never been a sports fan, that to me the idea that all boys didn't have a choice but to be involved in sports was to me no better. I mean, it's some people's beliefs, but to me, it's no more of a belief to me than the Neanderthal belief that all women belong in the kitchen. Besides, the way things are going now, we need all the help we could get, even if animals can help us, which in some ways is documented to already be kind of a fact. So that's one of my favorite. That's a pet peeve of mine is peer pressure. One of my favorite examples is bugging boys, expecting boys, but especially pressuring them to be athletes. You don't always have to keep up with the Joneses or get with the majority. If if you have to like something that happens to be popular, great. But can you really expect someone to like something just because you like it? Well, people agree sometimes, but everyone's their own person. you could tell people, oh yeah, but you got to be more like us because otherwise, you'll get people have something to say about it. Like that's, peer pressure. Just, I mean, people try to impose fear on you, fear of people like them. They're like, don't be your own person because these people won't like it. Well, no matter how you are, nobody's perfect enough to attract everybody. So I may do another rant about this. This was kind of, I've been meaning to do it, but it's on the fly. It was kind of on the fly, off the cuff, and all that. Doing it live and all that. So anyway, I haven't done enough rant videos for like, well, a long time. So I'm delinquent, and I've been meaning on doing this one for a long time. So anyway, we'll talk to you later, and be your own person and make up your own mind. Don't be getting into trouble because people think it's cool. It isn't. It isn't like you can't have some kind of fun, but you still have to use your head first. And you have to earn your fun. Okay. Good night. Ciao.